Manacor is a town and municipality on the island of Majorca, part of the Spanish autonomous community of the Balearic Islands. It has tourist areas such as Porto Cristo, site of the famous caves of Drac, and Cales de Mallorca. Manacor has one of the busiest street markets on the island, held every Monday morning. Manacor is famous for furniture manufacture and artificial pearls. The first indications of human occupation in the area of Manacor go back to 2000 to 1200 BC. Of this period are the artificial coves as burial places, and a type of construction similar to the naveta, either isolated or grouped in villages, which were used as living spaces of the megalithic Talayat culture. The most outstanding constructions are Hospitalet Well, S. Boc, Belver, as well as the constructions of Bendras, Sant Sureda and Sagruta. The origin of the town of Manacor goes back to the times before the Islamic dominance. In Porto Cristo, the submarine discoveries of objects show that it was a Roman port. The remains of the basilicas of Sarcaritia and San Perito prove the existence of well-established Christian communities. After the invasion launched by James I of Aragon, Nuno Sanchez received from him the land of Manacor. In 1300, James II granted Manacor a statute of municipality. The Torre del Palau and the fortification of some rural houses like the Torre de Ses Punts and the Torre dels Anagists have been preserved from the beginnings of town planning at Manacor. A native of Manacor, Simo Tot, was a character in medieval social conflicts. Saint Vincent Ferrer came to Manacor in 1414. In 1576 the convent dedicated to the saint was founded. And after this the construction of the Baroque church began. At the beginning of the following century the construction of the cloister began. In 1879 the railroad line from Inca to Manacor was opened. About 1890 the construction of the new parish church Nostra Senor dels Dollars began. Located on the same place as the former churches, the most ancient of them had been documented in 1232 and had possibly been built upon an Arab mosque. The bell tower of the present church, an emblem of the town, measures 75 meters. In 1897 the first factory of artificial pearls, the famous Majorca, was founded, so Manacor became the business and industrial center of Levon. In 1912 Manacor received the title of town. In 1936, during the Spanish Civil War, there was an attempted landing of Republican forces in the shores of Porto Cristo that was repelled by the fascist forces. The mayor of Manacor, Antoniame Lodra Garanya, was assassinated by the fascists. The relief is not very pronounced. It takes in three areas: the flat region of the Pla, where the town of Manacor stands, the Serra de Levon, characterized by its soft relief, and the Marina, which is formed by white gritty stone and inclines down to the sea. These limestone casts have favored the appearance of caves. The most outstanding for their beauty are the Dragon Caves and the Fishhook Caves. Near the coast, there is one of the longest underwater caves known in Europe, the Glea Camp Depot system. It has more than 13 kilometers in length. A wide range of coves embellish the coast of Manacor. Sio, Cala Molinda, Cala Petita, Porto Cristo, Cala Anguila, Cala Mendia, Estini dun Mas, Cala Falco, Cala Wax, Cala Sequa, Cala Magrena, Cala Pilota, Cala Vagili, Cala Bota, Cala Antenna, Cala Domingos and Cala Murada. The climate is Mediterranean. The average annual temperature is between 16 and 17 degrees Celsius. The forest area represents little more than 20% of the whole. Pine forest is found in the mountainous areas, but there are hardly any survivals of the indigenous home oak woodlands. The cultivated land represents 74% of the area. The agricultural landscape is characterized by almond trees, cereals, fig trees, carob trees and vineyard. The cultivation of vegetables is focused on melon, pepper and lettuce. The town of Manacor is crossed by the Sacabana stream. This stream flows into the Narbogues stream, the most important of the municipality. Until the 19th century the economy of Manacor was based on agriculture. The 19th century marked the beginning of the transformation of the town. The industrial activities dedicated to the processing of agricultural product increased, windmills and a liquor distillery appeared. From the second half of the century on, the production of furniture became one of the basic industries of Manacor. Pottery and the production of liquors and wines also continued. The factory of artificial pearls was very important during the 20th century. From the 1960s, tourism was added to the development of the economic activity of the municipality. Construction is an important sector, as well as commerce. The most popular celebration in Manacor. The ceremony begins with the exit of a group of disguised men of Saint Anthony, the greater demon and several smaller demons. On the eve of the 17th of January, they cross the Str.